Hello, Steve Arts 89. Well, in honour of Olivia Newton-John and her passing, Channel 9 showed Grease tonight, and it was great to see the film again. I haven't watched it for a few years. I kind of forgot how good it was. I want to do a little bit of a review. It has a fair amount of special meaning to me, Grease. When I was growing up, the video had been released not long ago in Australia, so it got a big sort of release, and it was sort of big, and everyone was watching it. And there was a Grease mega mix that was released, and it was number one. It was like might have been the biggest song of the year, or at least in the top five for the whole year. It was really big. It was everywhere, and it mixed three of the main songs, and it just was very popular when I was growing up and when I was going into high school, which was really great because it's that classic high school story. And I kind of felt like, even though it was a 70s film based in the 50s, I still sort of felt like it was like our movie. And then to make that even better, in year 11, we did Grease as a theatre production. Now, I started off in the theatre class, but I got kicked out by the teacher because he had issues with me. He had a favourite student that he was babying, and I criticised him, and he kicked me out of the class for criticising this student for basically playing him and getting a lot of attention and so forth. And he actually kicked me out of the class for that. So I didn't get to be in the production, but because I was in the art department, basically, I ended up painting all the sets and working on the production. So I was there for the whole production and some of the backstage stuff, and just I had friends who were in the production, so I felt like I was in Grease even though I wasn't actually in Grease. But I got to be around it. I got to see it on the night in the theatre. We actually, it wasn't like just held out the school. We actually had it at one of the local theatres, the Princess Theatre in Launceston, and it was really great to have that be part of my high school experience. And I can't help watching it and not remember, watching the film on video for the first time. I think I might have seen it on TV when I was a kid. I sort of knew who Olivia Newton-John was. You knew the songs, but I hadn't really seen the film until it came on video. And then, of course, the soundtrack was really big, and the Mega Mix, and then, it was popular in high school. Then we actually did it as a play. So I don't know, it just has a lot of sentimental value. And I was watching it tonight, and I knew most of the songs. I must admit, I got some of the lyrics wrong, but it was really great to see it again, to have it on TV for everyone to watch, and to know that other people were watching it too, thinking about Olivia as well. And I don't know, the film itself is just really classic. I love that they changed the character for Olivia Newton-John. It was originally an American character, and they changed the casting guy. They wanted Olivia so badly that they didn't want her to play someone else, so they changed the character to an Australian exchange student or Australian student who had moved from Sydney to America to play the part. And it was quite an iconic role for an Australian. Like, everyone knew Olivia Newton-John, and she just was a great sort of symbol of Australia, the sort of beautiful blonde, pure sort of sweet girl. I don't know, just it was just really, really great. I mean, they could have cast someone else in the role. They could have made her play an American. There's so many ways it could have gone wrong, but it was the perfect casting, perfect part, and I don't know, what more can you say about Grease? It was just great. It holds up. There was some criticism of it a few years ago because of some of the toxic masculinity that the boys display and that, but it's all done very much as a joke. You understand that they are being ridiculous, and it's seen for what it is. It's not actually real. So I don't think that criticism went very far, but some people did try and cancel the film a couple of years ago. I remember that. But the songs still hold up, the acting holds up, the characters still hold up, everything holds up. I can't think of anything wrong with the film. It's one of those flawless films. It was the biggest hit of 1978, the biggest musical of the year. I think the biggest musical ever. It outdid Sound of Music, and it's always going to be a classic. It's always going to be around. I think it's always going to come up in high schools, in theatre productions and that. I don't think it's ever going to go away. It's iconic. It's a classic. And I'm just glad that I had it in my life when I was growing up. I'm not someone looking at it now who's never seen it before. I can't imagine someone sort of, discovering Grease, like, because they never saw it back in the day. Some of the millennials and that who probably never saw it. It's a bit sad. But, I don't know. I just wanted to talk about it for a minute. I just wanted to share my thoughts. And I'm going to go back to what I was doing. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Grease is still the word. And I need to buy the soundtrack. I have the film, but I don't have the soundtrack.